So I got all the numbers that I put in here from this. If you look up here, you see these 4 points that are here? I just put those in, 4, 6, 2, 3, 1, 5, 5, 9. Can somebody tell me what the summation of the x's are? Yes. How about the summation of the y's? Let's see, 9, 9, 18, yep. Okay, now I made this chart because I'm looking at this formula and thinking, okay, you see how we're going to need a summation of all of the x times the y's? So that's why we have to do that. We need a summation of the x's, summation of the y's. We just did that. We're going to need a summation of the x squareds and a summation of the y squared. So that's why I have all of this stuff that we're going to get. All right, x times y, 4 times 6 is 24. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 5 is 5. And 5 times 9 is 45. Somebody want to add those up for me really quick? Okay. Somebody concur? Yeah? You get 82? I meant 80 as well, I guess. All right, then we're going to start squaring all of the x columns. So let's see, 16, 4, 1, 25. We've got to add all those up.
46.
All right, then we're going to square all the y's. Somebody want to,
151.
what'd you get?
151.
Can somebody confirm that one for me? Let's see, 15, 20, 21, 50, yeah, you're right. And then we're going to, then the only challenge is trying to put this all in your calculator the right way. So I'm going to start writing it out. R equals n. What do you think n is in this case? 4. How many pairs of data you have? And you realize that those pairs of data are coming like from the graph. So like from all of these points here. That's where all the x, y's are coming from. Okay, all of the points in your scatter plot. Okay, so there's 4 of those. And then we're going to multiply that by the summation of the x and y's, which is 80. And subtract the summation of the x times the summation of the y. All over 2 square roots. First one is n times the summation of those x squareds, which is 46. Do you guys see the difference between this and this?
So that one, I used to know it. What is it?
Can somebody tell me? What is the summation? What's the difference between this one and this one?
And you're showing that all the individual entries into x, and then summing that, and then squaring the result of the summation.
Good. So this one is you doing a summation of x squared. Okay, so it's when you like doing a sum of all the x squareds. And this one is you doing a sum of all the x's, and then like David said, squaring that answer. So down here, this one was 46. But then I'm going to write minus, and then a summation of all the x's is 12, and we're going to square that 12. Times 4 again, times the summation of the y squareds, which is 151, minus the summation of the y's, which is 23, and then squaring that.
Why is there no, there should be 2 of the, wait, what's the 46? 46 is, oh, I see.
Okay. All right, so when you put these in your calculator, you're gonna want parentheses around the top, otherwise that'll take care of itself. When you put in a square root, it should automatically put in a parenthesis for you, and then everything inside should take care of itself as far as order of operations. So, oh, you will probably need a big parenthesis on the bottom, like that. So this is nice and gross, but try doing it in your calculator.
Do you talk about using lists like this?
Yes, we can. That's true. We could do that. Maybe I'll go over that next. But the point is that, see, there's two situations you could be in, David. One situation is you don't have a calculator, and the other is you have a calculator. You know what I mean? So if you don't have a calculator, you're doing it all by hand. And if you have a calculator, then why not just use the function that tells you exactly what the correlation coefficient is? Because there is a function in your calculator that does that. But them knowing how to like run lists, that's a good thing to know anyway, you know, so I should go over that.
So, do you want the 12 squared in parentheses, or should you just do the?
No, just 12 squared. All right, so 4 times 80 minus 12 times 23, parentheses divided by, parentheses, square root. I got 0.803. That was a response where nobody got the same thing.
I-
Okay, well, it definitely has to be between -1 and +1. You got 0.803? All right, so 0.803 is the correct answer. So let's look carefully at what you typed in your calculator, okay? Here's mine.
Why don't you do a parenthesis on the bottom thing,
On what bottom thing?
before the square root? You did.
Because I want to divide by everything on the bottom, and otherwise you're only dividing by the first square root, not the second.
Okay.
Do you guys know how to like change something that you've done without having to rewrite it? You hit second enter and it brings up the exact same thing you just typed. And then you can go just fix anything you want, delete something or whatever.
I thought you were talking about insert.
Yes, you could also insert something in the middle of something if you wanted, but like if you completely want to change something, you can just hit second enter.
So then, how do you hit insert? Because when I do it, it's like,
If you go second insert, so like let's suppose I wanted to put a parenthesis right here, you hit second insert and then you type whatever you want. And it'll put it in front of wherever you just were.
what's that next insert?
Second insert delete next to mode.